My main role in this hands-only CPR training program that we've brought to the schools is help put the program together in conjunction with Battalion Chief Lance Uchida. And it was identified through a resuscitation academy that we attended in Seattle. You know, we tried to look at portions in our response system here on the Big Island that we could improve on, and one of them was community education in CPR. That's how we rolled it out here with a goal of training every senior before they graduate. And you know, the idea is 3 years from now, 5 years from now, the knowledge of CPR in a community would be doubled, tripled than what we've seen in the past year or so. You know, on top of that, they learn a life skill, and they also can maybe save a life indirectly through their education with their fellow classmates. When they walk out of there, the students are confident that they could do hands-only CPR that day after just an hour, 15 minutes or so of sitting here and in front of the instructors and getting some hands-on with the mannequins and using the AEDs.
So traditional CPR with American Heart was a combination of compressions and ventilations. What they found is that the time off the chest was actually detrimental for cardiac arrest victims. So hands-only CPR is really easy. You recognize somebody who's in cardiac arrest, you send somebody to call 911, have them grab the AED, and you immediately go to the center of the chest and you push hard, push fast, and allow full recoil. It's easy as that.
We trained at YK High School, and I remember it was at the gym. Oh, I thought it was real easy. I thought everyone can do it. Yeah.
A student here at YK High School was our first hands-only CPR save, and the good story behind that, the people that initiated, his friends that initiated hands-only CPR, they attended and helped lead instruct the hands-only program here at YK High School. So they were able to recognize their friends in need, cardiac arrest. They started leading hands-only CPR. Our units were busy that day. Everybody were out on different alarm assignments. It took our unit 13 minutes to arrive on scene. If his friends did not start hands-only CPR, he definitely would not be here today.
So we finished all our drills, and at the end of practice, we would go through our scrimmage. I remember we ran down to one side of the court, and then he fell, which was pretty regular. I mean, he just kind of trips and falls. So we didn't think much about it. And then he started running down the other side, and then he trips and falls again. That was regular too, I guess. When he stopped falling, he just laid on the ground. So from that point on, we knew something was up. Everyone just kind of stopped and gave him room. The only thing we knew how to do was the hands-only CPR, so we just kept doing that. Captain Honda and the firefighters, they said that the CPR gave them enough time to get to him. Like, if we didn't do it, then it would have been too late.
Tyler is doing better than expected. It's a miracle that he is even walking. It was unbelievable. His graduation was unbelievable. We didn't think that he could make it. He practiced walking, just walking. Because, you know, every day would make him walk so that he could walk down that aisle for graduation.
Man, when he was walking up, I was just so proud, and I was just so happy that he could actually be there. And he was actually just walking up by himself. That was just real amazing to see that he was there. It was great. I just thought of everything that happened before, everything he's gone through, and how far he came. It was just awesome. Just to see him there was a blessing.
Well, the message is, it's easy to learn. It's important to learn. It's just a matter of time before you experience somebody, it might be a family member, it might be a friend, that experiences cardiac arrest.
Just keep doing it, because, I don't know, help me, it saved me.
Riley graduated last year. He's currently taking one class at the community college just to get him back to the school routine.
Since I'm in Oahu, I don't get to see my friend, Ryler, as much as I want to. I'll text him sometimes. Like a couple weeks ago, it was his birthday. So then I sent him a text and said happy birthday. And I also told him, oh, this is Richard, by the way, if you don't remember. And then he's just like, oh, thanks, bro. And by the way, I do remember. And then so I was just like, yeah.